Mama, what's that road? She's gonna be on the green now. Wait, all right.
All right, folks, we want to welcome you into our coverage of the Cedartown Homecoming Parade 2025, along with Matt Foster, City Commissioner Matt Foster, Mr. Foster, as he's known to many other people. Andrew Carter with you here from downtown Cedartown. Good day to be downtown.
Oh, my gosh, isn't it? I mean, the sun's out, but it's not too hot. There's a breeze, and here comes the music. What a fantastic day for a homecoming parade.
I mean, absolutely perfect. You hear in the background the Cedartown Bulldog Band coming down the way. They will be leading off. Well, I say they'll be leading off the parade, Matt, but they're actually our first responders led off the parade.
Right, that's right. Cedartown PD's coming by. We've got fire, and that's another Cedartown police. And I believe this is our police chief. Is that correct? Maybe I should have put my contacts in before I came out.
It is.
It
Chief
is.
Newsom.
Chief Jamie Newsom and Chief Kyle Waters with Cedartown Fire.
For those of watching on Facebook Live, we do know that the connection is kind of intermittent. We will upload this parade in its entirety on our Facebook and YouTube pages later on this evening, in case you missed it. Here comes the Cedartown Bulldog Band. Of course, right before that was Chief of Polk School District Police, Michael McGee, coming down the way. And the Cedartown Bulldog Band. Let's hear a song, guys. Band director Jeff Gossett coming down the way.
Seeing these guys at the high school putting in tons of hours of practice when I'm heading up there to turn in purchase orders. These guys could do this with their eyes closed, but it's all because of the hard work they've put in. And now we've got Chubb's Coffee House coming up. See several faces that I recognize. There's Simon West, several of his friends, Matthew Neesmith. Those guys make coffee for the teachers, and they let us buy it, and they'll deliver it to us.
Bulldog Band trailer coming down the way. Brandon Griffin driving the big truck.
And up next, we've got our CHS cheerleaders.
And right behind them, the Cedartown varsity football team. Got a big game Friday night versus the Dalton Catamounts.
Well, that is a big one.
Coach Worthington right amongst the guys. And up toward the back, Coach Tommy Atha in the red hat.
Some of these freshmen are looking at me like, who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
I had them in May, you know. They were 8th graders in May.
Coach Valentine over there as well. That's the varsity football team. Teacher of the Year at CHS will be coming up. Ashley McGriff.
Cool looking truck. Look at that old Ford, man. That's cool. Congratulations, Miss McGriff.
Polk County College and Career Academy. And then the Cedartown 10 and under soccer.
Jill Parker, who was the College and Career Academy Teacher of the Year, and U10 there. It looks like Rudy Martinez driving them there.
And that's the 7U football and cheer, and that float coming by us right now. And then in the white truck right behind them is the Cedartown Rec 12 and under football. Cedartown Homecoming Parade coverage here on the Big AA and the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
That's a lot of people in that truck and on that trailer. You think they could get my Prius? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We'd have to stack them.
Sydney Shelton, last year's homecoming queen, coming up on the truck. And here comes the 9th grade float up first. The 9th grade homecoming representatives who you just had last year.
Yeah. So let's see what they got. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So there's a TIE fighter. I see R2-D2. I see Vader and Yoda. We got a stormtrooper over here.
I love it.
Obviously Star Trek, right? No, that's Star Wars.
Star Wars.
That's
awesome. Those Trekkies are going to get you, man. Here comes our first homecoming court representative.
Christina Andrade. Oh, look at that. My freshmen are giving me candy. Here you go.
That's service right there. Service with a smile.
That's right. It says
toxic waste. Perfect for us, yeah.
And then we've got Evelyn Barrera. She's another freshman representative, class of 2029.
Well, how about the Bel Air coming up? That's Lexi Bennett. Cedartown softball star. Hit her first varsity home run on Thursday.
That's right. I wonder if she's wearing Crocs. $10 says she's wearing Crocs in that dress. She's a great one.
And then on the Denali there, it's our final homecoming representative for the freshman class.
Yeah, Yaneli Escatilla, 2020. Well, this says 2025, but she's class of 29. Yeah.
Teacher of the Year at Westside there, it's Bree Wharton, who just passed by on the Hummer. And then right behind them in the red truck, you've got the Rec 8 and under football and cheer on that float. And Mr. and Miss Bulldog following right behind them.
Hey.
More candy to come. Tyler Wade and Braylon Hotchkiss.
Yes. Two of my alums. Look at that.
Champions in motion right behind them, walking behind the truck. That is a cheer class, I believe. And we got a little bit of a gap here between them and the next float coming up, which will be the Cherokee Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Miss Beth Morgan. And also the 10th grade float.
I think we've got 10th grade coming up first.
Okay.
We're a little out of order, but you know what? That's okay.
That's okay.
Everybody's good.
I want to thank Laurie Brumby, by the way. She always is so great sending us the parade information in plenty of time so we can have it.
This is kind of like it's all like you guys, you know. You don't just go into it with all this wealth of knowledge. You got a cheat sheet, right?
Exactly. I got an iPad with all the information on it.
Exactly.
So the 10th grade float, looks like we got like a Toy Story theme. We got Mr. Potato Head. We've got Woody, Buzz Lightyear.
We got Forky over there.
Yeah.
Jeff Dingler driving these guys.
So here's the first homecoming representative in the Bronco. That's Halo Bauer. And then in the Corvette right behind her is Allison Bridges. And I've got a couple of names, I think, that are, we'll just read these as they come by. Cedartown Middle School Band will follow up the 10th grade float.
This is Elin Bo Frazier. Elin Bo Frazier.
So there's Frazier going by, and also we have
Dulce Guzman.
Dulce Guzman. And the Cedartown Middle School Marching Band.
They are led by our amazing band director, Mr. Tim Warren. He's loving the shout out. It was not delayed this year.
I'm sure you know, I'd say 80% of these
At
kids.
least 80, probably 90 plus. Clint Frazier, a
Yeah.
man among legend among men.
Legend among men. And the band trailer coming up behind them.
And then we've got my school's teacher of the year. This is
What a good choice,
Some
too.
people call this guy, son of George, son of Carla. I know him as Clint Tanner, science teacher extraordinaire, teacher of the year, Cedartown Middle School. There's George in the back. Lovely wife Hannah driving him. Yeah, he doesn't need to be driving. He needs to be waving.
Yeah.
He can't multitask either, so it's a safety
guess not.
thing,
Next up behind them is the 10 and under football team, the white team. And once they get by,
They're having to come by very gingerly. They've got a lot of balloons on the back of
a lot
this
of
truck.
balloons. That's a lot for a taco to pull there.
Yeah.
That's great Tacoma coming up there. That's the Cedartown Rec 10 and under red football team. And well, I tell you what, though, the rec teams, I mean, they're so important to Cedartown football, and I'm so glad to see them represented here.
Exactly. And these guys do a great job. And when I say these guys, I'm talking about the parents, coaches.
Absolutely.
And Cedartown Rec as a feeder program for Cedartown middle and high school sports. And that didn't happen overnight.
Cedartown 8 and under tackle cheer just passed by the camera shot. And here comes the junior float. And this junior float is something else.
I don't think they're going to be pulling into any drive-throughs with this.
No,
but
I don't
that
think
is
so.
Something. Wow.
Bulldogs assemble, says the sign.
Oh. Confetti
And
cannons?
everything.
Okay.
So is this a superhero thing?
It's an Avenger thing. There's
Avengers.
Thor. We got Captain America as Mac. Mac is Captain America.
Spider-Man.
Hector is Doctor Strange, is Iron Man.
Groot.
Screwed.
Yeah.
Yes. That is awesome.
I love it. I love it. I love it. First homecoming representative is Desley Velasquez.
And
That's actually
this is Genesis Bahena.
Genesis Bahena, beg your pardon.
That's all good. A little order mix up, but all good. Glad we got the signs, though, to help us out. And we got Kimball Bentley, class of 2027.
And that is junior representative Isabella Brumfield Pinson.
That's right. And then followed by Desley Vasquez, being driven by her uncle Adriel Manuelos.
Give a hand for the driver.
And then Jody Knight, the teacher of the year. And we've got the Cedartown Public Safety Club coming from Cedartown High School. A lot of familiar faces here, too. I mean, look at the size of this club.
It's huge.
It tells you these kids want to do this stuff. That's incredible. All right, coming up next, we have the Cedartown Rec 6 and 7
customer you are calling is unavailable. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio al que llama no se encuentra. Favor de intentar.
¿Por qué no te callas? Oh gosh, they're saying 6-7. Their team is Rec 6 and 7, and if you have a child in between 3rd and probably 9th grade, you know exactly how tired you are of hearing 6-7. Okay,
That's what you call calling an audible right there.
That was pretty good. You were on it, Johnny, on the spot. Okay, right here we have, is that Beth Morgan?
Beth Morgan, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's the Cherokee Teacher of the Year. Yeah, she was a little further back in the program. Also, we've got 7 and under cheer and 12 and under cheer coming up. And then Cedartown Rec 6 and 7-year-old instructional tackle will be coming up behind them. That is, they're learning all the ropes. One thing I love about these parades is you get to see all these really nice cars. It's almost like a rolling car show.
It really is, yeah.
We got a really nice-looking custom Chevy right here. It's Amanda Woodham, Young Grove Elementary School.
Driven by the principal now.
Yeah. This must be the senior float. Class of 2026.
It's a Disney theme?
Disney theme?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
For sure. Disney princesses.
Our first senior representative, Coralie Brumby, in the Corvette coming up.
And behind her is Erith Cruz. Another very nice, very tall truck. How much do you think one of those run? F-150?
More than I make.
Yeah, me and you together, buddy.
This is Taryn Golden in the Mercedes. And then behind her in the black Dodge Challenger looks like
Estrella Guzman. Estrella Guzman.
And Bailey Harrison coming behind her there in the Corvette, the red Corvette.
So you know this, we've got sisters in here, Kimball Bentley, Bailey Harrison.
Yeah.
I bet Casey's loving those dress bills and everything else. At the
Absolutely.
week.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Casey, I had to.
Tennille Nixon right behind her there in the Mercedes.
And then we have the CHS Key Club coming up right behind them.
Cedartown 10 and under cheer in the red Silverado. And then the That might be an F-250 there behind there. It's the Cedartown Rec 7 and under football.
You see who's driving this red truck right here?
Oh, yeah, Cedartown
Another
football
legend.
legend.
Yes, Travis Ragsdale.
It's
a good man.
And then, of course, our final entry in the parade, as we mentioned, Cedartown Rec 7 and under football. So, without being too, I guess, controversial here.
Okay.
Your favorite float, which was it?
Okay. Without being controversial, and yet
I'll say
100%.
favorite class float.
Favorite class float? I'm going to go with the juniors. The junior class.
Isn't
float.
it always the juniors or the sophomores or whatever? It seems like it's. But let me tell you, the senior class came in a pretty close second.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely, and that's not to take anything off of them. I mean,
no, not at all.
Now, if you're talking about the spirit and everything going together, yep, the seniors, it's their last hurrah at this, and they were having fun, and they were all having fun. Everybody out here's having a great time. But my number one favorite float, hands down, Avengers Juniors.
Avengers was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
I think seeing the Spider-Man on the little trampoline shooting webs, that might have pushed me over the line to go with the juniors.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
Well,
yeah.
Before we sign off, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention someone who won't be with us this year for homecoming, who would, if he's not at a game, he's following us, and that's our good friend Gary Martin, who passed away this week on Wednesday at the age of 79. Of course, I've known him as being part of the Big AA for years, cutting my hair when I was a kid. Same goes for you, but
exactly.
In a professional capacity, you got to serve alongside him as in the Cedartown City Commission.
I did for a few years. Our terms overlapped. He didn't run for another term when I was kind of new and get my feet wet in it. But again, I knew Gary personally growing up. I'd go out there for a haircut, but then to see a different side of him in public service. He was always good for a silly joke or something, but he was also a very kind and genuine man, and you always knew that he cared about people,
right?
And he always made sure of that, but he didn't want a lot of credit for it either. He just did it because he was a good guy, and I'm gonna miss him. We still stayed in touch there till he got really really sick there, but. He's not suffering, and if there's anything good to come of it, I guess, is that having seen people in our families go through stuff like that.
Take comfort. You can take comfort in that for sure with him. But you look back at a life well lived. I mean, 2 terms on the school board, 2 terms on the city commission, and I think he was just starting his, or just was finishing up his 2nd term on the county commission as well. Gary, we're going to miss you, man, and thanks for all the memories with us. Of course, all the years with Frank Sr. and Bill Lundy and Steve and of course going back to the old days with Ross, Shackelford, and all those, going to all the games. It would, when you think of Cedartown football, or think of. And some of you may still have this too. Remember the school schedules he used to make?
Oh yeah,
the calendar, school calendars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he'd have a schedule of the Cedartown Bulldogs, the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, Georgia Bulldogs, and Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Exactly. And he retired for a hot minute. He never really stopped.
No, he couldn't.
He couldn't. It just wasn't in him. But even after that, he still handed those out. He still had those printed up every year. You could find them in just about every pharmacy and every corner shop and definitely every school. And I always grabbed a few. I mean, I still got one on my refrigerator from last year.
Well, our hearts will be heavy for this homecoming this year, thinking about him. But we will also be very excited for the upcoming football game, of course, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Homecoming Queen will be crowned during halftime. I hope you'll. If you aren't able to come out, this will be the final home game of the season for Cedartown football. Hope you'll be able to join us for that. It should be a lot of fun. Exactly 30 minutes broadcast.
You couldn't have timed it any better.
I'm telling you what, couldn't time it any better at all. But Matt, I'll give you the last word. I know you have taught, I'd say, 90% of the kids that came by here.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on homecoming and about getting to see these kids grow up and how that's been for you.
Well, I'll say this. I had a lot of these kids at Northside. Every year there's less and less coming through now. that I'm at the middle school that I actually taught at Northside, because I've been at the middle school 6 years now. This is number 6. But a lot of those kids, some of them had me at Northside, some of them had me 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I coach them at tennis. God bless those kids, right? But the ones that I didn't really know before I came to the middle school, who are now seniors, and I see them out places. I see them not just at school events, but I see them at Kroger and other places, and they're always telling me what they're up to, what they want to do with their lives. They're very focused. And sometimes you can get in that bubble where all you hear is that echo chamber of negativity. Oh, Cedartown's this, or it's never going to do this, or nobody's doing it. That's not coming from these kids.
No.
These kids know that a lot of opportunities are there because of sacrifices made not just by us, but by their own parents, by their grandparents, by people that they don't even know, and they're grateful. But with that gratitude, they are seizing those opportunities. They're getting involved not just in clubs, but they're furthering themselves in college prep programs, and they're furthering themselves in welding programs and cosmetology programs, and that's what kind of keeps me from getting too clouded up sometimes about the negativity. So I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody that's had something to do in their lives. I just had a bit part in it a couple of years at CMS. But it means the world to me to see these kids out here enjoying this town and making something for the future of this town.
Well said, my friend. Well said. That's Matt Foster right there. I'm Andrew Carter. We'll see you again next year, buddy. How about that? Let's do it.
Is that a standing invite?
Absolutely.
Oh, my cup runneth over.
I'll send
my heart.
I'll send you an invitation in the mail. How about that?
All right. It might get there a couple weeks after the
it
way
just
it's going
might.
right now.
I know it, right? Well, folks, we hope you have a great afternoon. Thanks for joining us for our coverage of the Cedartown High School Homecoming Parade 2025 here on the Big Double A.
Music you